Hello everyone. One more time, this is Ziki and I hope you're all doing very well. Now, we are in 2024. The African continent is going to see one of its best football tournaments taking place this January, starting from January the 13th up until February the 11th. Now, we have decided to bring you a series of AFCON 2023 daily update. This is due to public demand. A lot of people, they would love to be participating, giving predictions, talking about football in Africa. Therefore, we decided to bring that discussion on YouTube as well. Of course, we have it on Facebook, but we've been having some technical problems in terms of hosting live streams on Facebook. Therefore, we decided to bring it here on YouTube. So you're going to be seeing a series of AFCON 2023 videos being shared on the platform. Of course, here and there, we're going to be continuing with our other daily videos in terms of China. But the main thing that is going to be happening for the next month is we're going to be sharing AFCON 2023 daily updates. Now, let's talk about that. Why are they being called AFCON 2023 and yet they're being held in 2024? It is because the host, that is Ivory Coast, is in the west. Therefore, the time this tournament was supposed to be held, that is between June and July of last year, the weather was going to be very, very bad in terms of, the rains and everything. So they say, well, they didn't want to risk, cancellation of games, and all those logistical problems, okay? So they decided to either move the games backwards or move the games forward. Therefore, they couldn't move the games backwards in terms because, 2022 there was World Cup, so the games were going to be a little bit coinciding with the World Cup. So therefore, they decided to move the games in January of 2024. Okay, now that being said, how many teams are there? Well, briefly, there are 24 teams that are there, and they've been put in 6 groups of 4 teams each. Okay, now the hosts are Ivory Coast, of course, and the defending champions are Senegal. We're going to see if they're going to, to continuously hold on and keep the trophy one more time. Now, again, with some other information that you might want to know, this is just an introduction video. We're going to be giving you more about the teams as we go further. Now, the prize money is $5 million for the winners, $3 million for the run-ups, $2.5 million for the next ones, $2.5 for the semi-finalists, $0.8 million for the quarter-finalists. So it's huge money. In total, it's about $6.2 million US just around there. Okay. Now, these tournaments used to be held twice every year. Okay, they used to be held after every 2 years. Okay. Now, they also used to be held, in odd numbers, like 2023, 2011, 2000, those kind of numbers, okay? But they now change to even numbers. Now we are in 2024 again, okay? Now, how are the games going to be played? Well, we're going to see the first round, which is the group stage, where the teams are going to be playing a round robin, okay? And now, the best 2 teams that are going to emerge from each group are the ones that are going to be moving to the quarter, to the round of 16, which is the knockout stage, okay? Now, as you know that there are 6 groups, if only 2 teams qualify, and then there are 6 groups, it means there are only going to be 12 teams there, and then we're going to be having 4 teams short. Therefore, the best run-ups, 4 run-ups from each group, okay, from any group, the 4 best run-ups are the ones that are going to join, okay, these other 12 to make them 16, and then they're going to move forward, semi-finals, and eventually the final. Okay, so this is how the games are going to be played there. Now, moving forward again, like, AFCON, they now have a different trophy altogether, okay? So far, they've used 3 types of trophies, okay? Now, the one they have currently is a gold-plated one, okay? And this is the one that they're going to be, it should be issuing again this year, during this AFCON, okay? Now, the first trophy that they had, of course, was given to Ghana after winning during that time, long back in 1970 something there. Ghana is the one that kept permanently the first trophy of AFCON. And then the second trophy now is with Cameroon, that are the ones who are holding the second trophy, okay? And now the third one, which is currently being used, Egypt, but they were not given the original one, okay? This current gold-plated one, they were given a replica. So now any team that wins, they create a replica of the original one. This is what they get to keep, but the original will still be there. Okay, so this is how they now go about it. So this is all I'm going to be sharing with you as we move forward from today up until the games start and up until the games end. Okay, now for those of you who don't know, we have been sharing football news on Facebook for quite a long time. If you're interested in football, you may join us in all the daily updates, English Premier League, the La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, and every other story that involves football. You find it on the Ziki Media on Facebook. Now we are bringing you AFCON 2023. Okay, I'm sure it's going to be something very, very interesting. Last year, in 2022, we had quite a nice time, talking about, covering World Cup. We also covered the AFCON. So it was very, very interesting time, okay? So now again, I look forward to having you during the discussions, the predictions, and all the fun that we're going to be bringing you in terms of football in Africa. My name is Ziki, and until I come back again with more news, please, if you're interested in being part of, joining our live stream, talking about football, or if you're a pundit, if you know much about football, if you want to be an analyst or during our shows, just let me know and I will put you on the show, because we just want to have fun all together. Until then, take care.